The Scottsboro Boys. In March 1931, a freight train rattled through Alabama, carrying poor travelers looking for work. On that train were 9 black teenagers, ages 13 to 19, known later as the Scottsboro Boys. That same day, 2 white women also boarded. When police stopped the train in Paint Rock, the women accused the boys of rape. With no investigation, no evidence, and no time wasted, the 9 boys were arrested. In the Jim Crow South, the accusation of a black man harming a white woman was enough to spark a lynching. But instead of mob justice, these boys were rushed into court. Their trials lasted only days. They were given inadequate lawyers and no chance to defend themselves. 8 of the 9 were sentenced to death. The youngest, just 13 years old, faced life in prison. The case drew national attention. Civil rights activists, labor groups, and even international voices protested. They called it a sham, a modern-day lynching hidden behind a courtroom. Appeals dragged on for years. Some convictions were overturned only to be retried and reconvicted. The justice system clung to its verdicts, unwilling to admit its failure. The truth eventually came out. One of the women recanted her accusation, admitting it was a lie. Medical evidence showed no assault had occurred. Still, the courts were slow to act. It took years of battles before most of the Scottsboro Boys were released. Some served over a decade in prison before freedom came, but their lives were forever scarred. They emerged from prison broken, carrying the trauma of years stolen by racism and injustice. The Scottsboro Boys case became a symbol of how deeply prejudice poisoned American justice. It showed how courts could be weaponized to destroy innocent lives. In 2013, more than 80 years later, the state of Alabama officially pardoned the last of the Scottsboro Boys, but a pardon, delayed by nearly a century, could never give back what was stolen. Their story forces us to ask, how many lives have been sacrificed to protect lies, prejudice, and fear? And when justice comes decades too late, is it truly justice at all? Drop your thoughts below. Please subscribe.